I'm going to show you how to use these materials, cardboard, scissors, Sharpies, yarn, and aluminum foil to create a textured artwork that can look something like this. So, to start, you're going to need to eat an entire box of crackers. Just kidding. You can probably find some cardboard from cereal or crackers around your house. Cut open the box and cut whatever shape you would like. Then you are going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut some notches around the perimeter of your cardboard. Don't make them super teeny tiny. Don't make them really, really huge. Make Goldilocks notches that are just right. And kind of evenly space them, maybe about an inch apart. Doesn't have to be exact. All around the perimeter of your shape. Then you are going to cut a piece of yarn that is approximately 3 arms length. So I'm going to measure from my hand to my elbow 3 times. And once I've gotten that measurement, you might want to do 4 if your piece of cardboard is a little bit bigger. I'm going to snip the end. Now, I am going to put the tail of my yarn through one of my notches and have the tail hang along the back of my box. Now I'm going to wrap it to this side and start wrapping my yarn across the cardboard through the notches. So there's one. It's going to wrap across the back, wrap through here, and as my lines of yarn cross, I'm going to start making some shapes. So really kind of going in whichever direction I think might make interesting shapes. When your artwork tells you that's good, enough, stop, Miss Berman, then you should stop. I want to go one more time, maybe like, I'm not liking that. I'm going to share a notch with this. Okay, so it's telling me to stop. I can snip off this tail, so it's a little bit shorter. And now I need to get a piece of foil. So, if you do not have a piece already cut, you can pull it out from the box, kind of lay your cardboard square on top of the foil to make sure you're getting enough but not too much. And then to rip this off, you're going to pull diagonally against the metal notches to rip off the foil. Okay, I'm going to lay my foil down flat, and I'm going to lay my cardboard on top with the shapes that I really like facing down so I can't see them. And now I'm going to wrap the foil around the cardboard like I'm wrapping a present. It's a cracker yarn present. Okay, now I'm going to flip it right side out. I can't see my shapes. Don't panic. Get your thumb and your pointer finger, and you are going to find the first line of yarn, and like a car driving along a road, gently run your thumb and finger along that line of yarn. If you have long nails, be really careful because your nails will easily cut through the foil. So I'm going to find another line, travel along to make that line bump out so we can see the texture of the yarn. So I'm going to try to get all my yarn lines to pop up. And oh, there's another one. Once I've done that, I can use my finger and smooth out the foil in the shapes that were created by the yarn lines crossing. So I'm kind of smoothing out the texture because I want a nice even surface to draw on with the Sharpies. Okay, now I'm going to decide what patterns or designs or implied textures I would like to add into each shape. This shape is telling me it would like to have some scales. So inside my Sharpie container, I'm going to grab a blue Sharpie, and I am going to repeat little U shapes to make this pattern. You can see some of the other designs that I added in this other one. Different patterns. I think in this one had been demonstrating how it looks different if you fill it in as opposed to coloring really quickly. That space would look very different if I filled it all in smoothly. Then I could always do a design on top of a solid color, which gives it a little more interest than just having one color. But you are the artist, and your artwork will talk to you and tell you what shapes, lines, and designs and implied textures should go where. So good luck and have fun.